book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, and verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Verse 8. A time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Habashah, Wahara Kakadash, the honors of the elders and the apostles of the great millstone, Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. They're scattered abroad amongst the heathen, some look like the heathen, beginning with 144,000. Preachers, teachers, and prophets. Shalom. Boy, and that's the time we in, that time of war. This is the season of war. Alright? And then in the midst of war, and this war, conflict is what they call it, but it's already war, man. Israel and Iran, right? It says Israel and Iran carry out further strikes as Iranian state TV knocked off air. An Iranian state television broadcast has been bombed live on air as Israel and Iran step up missile attacks against each other. And they're going back and forth, man. All right? They're killing leaders. All right? Esau, Netanyahu, and Trump real proud. You see? And this stuff heating up, man. Now I got the video right here. Is this the one? No, that's not it. Right here.
We want to go back to the...
Let's see, no one understand. Hey, look, man. Hey, all praise to you, how about Shemal Shakas? Things heating up back east, and we see things heating up over here on the west, in the Western Hemisphere. I mean, it's never a dull moment, man. You know, it's going down, man. It says Iranian state TV attacked while on air in latest wave of Israeli strikes on Tehran. I'll play a little bit. This live, man. And you know how much of an embarrassment or public humiliation that is? How weak, or should I say how weak that's going to make them look. So you already know they're going to amp the game up.
We want to go back to this breaking news now, where Iranian media saying that Iranian state radio and television building has been targeted. This is the moment. Just take a watch and listen. This is the moment that Israeli airstrikes hit the Iranian state radio and television building. This has just been in the last few minutes. In fact, it happened as we were speaking to Tohed Asadi. Let's just take a listen. آنچه که ملاحظه کردید صدایی که شنیدید فضای غبارآلود استادیوم. So this was happening live on Iranian state TV as the Israeli airstrike happened. It was also when we were talking to our reporter Tohed Asadi. Tohed, can you tell us what more you're hearing from your end?
Well, this is a very developing story. Just a few minutes ago as we were live, and first of all I have to apologize for this connection issues because we've got this internet connection issue from the time the Israeli strikes began. From the last time we spoke, we heard massive sounds of explosion in the capital. This is not something new. We have been hearing massive sounds of explosion over the past 2, 3, 4 days, I might say, across the capital from different parts. And now the news is coming out after the Israeli statement about the possibility of a strike on District 3 of Tehran, the Iranian capital. Now we hear reports about the attack on IRIB's buildings. IRIB is the Iranian state TV, or in Persian they call it Seda Sima, which was attacked by the Israeli strikes, and this is going to be a huge development, seeing that there are a lot of people working there, and now it runs the risk of many civilian casualties, and this is not for the first time that we're talking about civilian casualties as a result of these strikes. From the very beginning of these strikes, when we were at the scene of one of the buildings targeted, we saw that the building belonging to the university professors was targeted in which.
So you heard me. If you want to listen to it, I'll put the link in the description box. But you see, hey, this move right here, for them to hit a broadcasting station, especially live, hey, that's really gonna make Iran look weak, man. So hey, they're gonna step their game up. All right, hey, and they going back and forth, man. They ain't holding no punches. All right, as a matter of fact, I was watching the video earlier, and they said, man, get the goddamn nukes out of Iran's hand. They know Iran got them nukes. Here it is. It says, get the goddamn nukes out of Iran's hands. Israel's president sends stern message. Hey, finish, man. Ooh, hey, you gotta love these times. All right, hey, damn, I had an article, man. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, let me tell you how sloppy and silly the Edomites are, man. Netanyahu. Hey, now he wanting to come out and say that Iran was behind the Trump assassination. Where is it? Check this out right here. Thune warns Iran better be prepared for retaliation if it attacks U.S. We will respond. So let's see if Iran hit them embassies over there, them U.S. bases over there, man. All right. Iran sought U.S. pressure on Israel for a ceasefire via Gulf state sources say. U.S. Oh shit. It says U.S. embassy hit an Iran missile barrage as Israel claims full air supremacy over Tehran. So, hey, we don't know how true that is. Matter of fact, let me look it up real quick. Hold on. Okay, now this video right here says Iran missile attacks on Israel killed 5. Israel claims air superiority. Now listen to what he said.
Iran's fired a new wave of deadly missile attacks on Israel overnight, and we're just learning the U.S. Embassy in Tel Aviv did suffer some minor damage from the missiles landing nearby. No U.S. personnel were injured.
Meantime, the ongoing conflict is
So you heard what he said.
expected to hit drivers here at home at the gas pump as oil prices rise again. ABC's Nicole D'Antonio has the latest.
This morning, families in Tel Aviv searching through rubble after Iran launched a fresh barrage of missiles overnight. Israeli officials say 5 people were killed, bringing the death toll inside Israel to at least 17 since the attacks began Friday. Israeli Defense Forces saying Iran launched dozens of missiles and drones in a coordinated overnight strike, with interceptors deployed across major cities. ABC's Ian Panel is there.
The building shook. It was a big bang. It fell. The shrapnel. We could hear the shrapnel falling.
Israel attacking Iran's capital, Tehran, from the air. Explosions and plumes of smoke rising over the city. Israel saying new strikes today targeted missile sites in central Iran. More than 220 people reportedly killed in Iran since Friday, including nuclear scientists and top military leaders. Israel's ambassador to the U.S. not ruling out that Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Khomeini, was a potential target.
Nobody who's threatening the destruction of Israel should be off the target list.
2 U.S. officials tell ABC News Israel told the United States it had a window to kill Khomeini, but President Trump was not on board. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu reportedly urging Trump to join the operation to destroy Iran's nuclear program, but Trump urging restraint.
Well, I hope there's going to be a deal. I think it's time for a deal, and we'll see what happens, but sometimes they have to fight it out, but we're going to see what happens.
Trump saying he'd be open to Vladimir Putin serving as a mediator between Iran and Israel. But French President Macron, ahead of today's G7 summit in Canada, rejecting the idea. Meanwhile, the conflict driving oil prices higher. One report predicting gas prices could rise 20 cents per gallon in the coming weeks. Nicole D'Antonio, ABC News, Washington.
So there you have it. There you have it. Hey, you should ask why is Trump trying to talk to Putin to be the mediator? Because they know. Because Trump know once the big dog get in, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Russia get up in there, it's going nuclear, man. Russia can shut it all down. All right? But, you know, Russia and China is on Iran's side. All right? So, you heard what they said. U.S. Embassy was received a little bit of damage because of a missile that landed by it, but no one was hurt. All right? Now, back to that sloppiness. Now Netanyahu want to come out and say Iran was a part of the Trump assassination. But hey, if that was the case, why he ain't come out and been said it? But he want to say it publicly because he want the U.S. to get involved and go ahead and take out Iran. But Trump ain't stupid. Trump is not stupid, man. All right, but eventually they're going to have to get involved. But right now ain't the time. All right, because the mark of the beast, hey, these prophecies over here still got to play out, man. All right, that mark of the beast, all right, got to be made, got to come into effect, be made mandatory. You know, in order for that to happen, you got to kill the currency, the current currency, the current operation. You know, all of that. You're here to hear. So there's a lot going on, man. Netanyahu makes an explosive claim that Iran was behind the 2 assassination attempts against Trump in Fox News interview. How he know? All right, but now you want to put it out? Say, man, hey, it's a lot going on, man. So this was 10 hours ago. Donald Trump threatens to unleash full strength of U.S. Army on Iran. Well, go ahead. So the big bear can get up in there. So yeah, that's it, man. There was a protester killed up there in Utah, right? Protester is fatally shot at No Kings rally in Utah. Car rams Riverside rally, injuring protesters. So hey, it's a lot going on, man. And that's the time we in. We in a chaotic world, man. All right? And this how it's going to be from here on out. Okay? Just wait till these things really start to ramp up over here in America during the famine and all that, man. It's going to be straight up chaos, man. All right? Hey, matter of fact, let's just close out with that scripture, man. It's going to be a chaotic state, man. All right? When you get that Luke 12, I think the 49th verse, Yahweh Shah said he didn't come to bring peace but a sword. He said when he came, he's coming to bring fire on earth. What shall I be if it be already kindled? That means it's going to be straight chaos going on. All right? Hey, let's just get that 2nd Esdras 13, because that's the time we in, man. Hey, it just going to get worse from here on out. All right? The only form of easing up it's going to be is when they implement the mark of the beast. But that's going to be for those who are going to bow the knee and be inside these 15-minute cities. But outside the 15-minute cities, it's going to be no man's land. It's going to be a war zone. All right? Realm against realm, 2nd Esdras 13. 2nd Esdras chapter 13, verse 31. Let's start at verse 29. Behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth. Deliver who? The elect of Israel. Okay? Not those in the land. They're not the Israelites. All right? Are there Israelites over there? Yeah, it's a few. Okay? It's a few. Real Israelites over there. All right? But hey, if they're of the elect, Yahweh Shema Shai, hey, don't forget. Hey, you had a lot of Israelites that was over there in the land of Israel, but them Yehus kicked them out. But see, the reason why Yahweh Shema Shai had them Jewish, those people that claiming to be us to kick them out, is because Yahweh Shema Shai is giving them a chance to get up out of that land. Because of what's going on now. War. All right? And hey, things going to ramp up. So Yahweh Shema Shai is going to destroy them damn Edomites that's claiming to be us. All right? But those who Israelites, whom Yahweh Shema Shai had kicked out of the land, a couple years ago, hey, they can have a chance to serve Yahweh Shema Shai. Hey, when Yahweh Shema Shai said, hey, he shall send, the officials shall be turned into hunters, He shall send forth hunters that shall hunt them out of the clefts of the rocks. Hey, also Yahweh Shah said, those who choose or wish that I will not reign over them, bring them before me and slay them before me. So, hey, they're going to have a chance to pick a side. Hey, you going to get down with Yahweh Shema Shah? Or, hey, you're going to get put to death. All right? But it says, 2nd Esdras 13:29, behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth, primarily out of America, out of Babylon. Because, hey, majority of Israel over here. And he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. And one shall undertake to fight against another, and one city against another, and one place against another, and one people against another, and one realm against another. You see? And that's straight up chaos and war. All right? That's what be going on in the earth, but most definitely over here in America. And the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and the signs shall happen, which I showed thee before, and then shall my son, Yahweh, be declared, whom thou sawest as a man descendant. But yeah, I just wanted to hit this real quick through the spirit and power Yahweh by Shema Shah, man. It's getting juicy, goddamn it. and keep praying for these things to escalate, man, and get worse, because that's the only way we're going to get up out of here, man. And in the midst of all this chaos, we got to pray that Yahweh by Shema Shah remember mercy upon the elect of Israel, and we got to pray that we're a part of the elect that's going to receive that mercy, man. And pray for a quadruple portion of faith, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and courage to endure unto the end. Shalom.